Okay, so the Oscar nominations dropped on January 22nd, and let me tell you, Hollywood was buzzing. But not just about Best Picture. No, the entire conversation, everything, was about one film. A film that didn't just break a record, it completely rewrote the history books.
16. Just 16. That's the number that's been on everyone's lips since the announcement. So what's the big deal? Well, that number represents a moment in cinema history we've just never seen before at the Oscars.
And that number? It belongs to Ryan Coogler's incredible film, Sinners. With 16 nominations, it is now officially the most nominated film in the entire history of the Academy Awards. I mean, that's just a stunning, unprecedented achievement, and it shows you how much its powerful story and technical brilliance resonated with absolutely every branch of the Academy.
So let's really dig in and talk about this new Oscar record, because to get how absolutely massive this is, you've got to have some context.
You know, for decades, the magic number was 14. That was the ceiling. A record held by absolute giants like Titanic and La La Land. Sinners didn't just nudge past that record, it smashed it. This is a monumental shift in the Academy's landscape, for sure. But here's the thing. Sinners, even with all its dominance, isn't the only movie making waves this year. Not by a long shot. In fact, it's leading what might be one of the most competitive fields for Best Picture we've seen in a long time.
Okay, so while Sinners is obviously the frontrunner with those 16 nods, just look at how close the competition is. Paul Thomas Anderson's sprawling epic One Battle After Another is right there with a massive 13 nominations, and you can't count out Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. It's a major force with 9. This is a real heavyweight fight.
And here it is, the full lineup for the biggest award of the night, Best Picture. What a fascinating mix, right? The Academy has embraced everything from huge blockbusters like F1 to these quieter, really powerful character dramas like Hamnet. It really just speaks to the incredible and diverse strength of filmmaking this year.
All right, so beyond the Best Picture race, let's zoom in on the categories that always get people talking, those fierce competitions for directing and the lead acting awards. Wow, the Best Director race is an absolute masterclass this year. You've got this incredible dynamic with past winner Chloe Zhao facing off against established legends like Paul Thomas Anderson, and of course, the man of the hour, Ryan Coogler. This is easily one of the most competitive directing fields we've seen in years. No question. And you know, one of the nominations for Sinners that got the biggest cheers was for its lead. The feeling across the industry is pretty clear on this one. It's about time, right? Which, of course, leads us perfectly into the Best Actor race. So the big story here, the one everyone's talking about, is Michael B. Jordan finally getting his long overdue first Oscar nomination for Sinners. It's a huge moment for him. But look, it is not an easy path to that win. He is up against an incredible lineup of veteran and rising stars. And the Best Actress category? Just as stacked. I mean, you've got powerhouse performances from past winner Emma Stone and previous nominee Jessie Buckley, but it's also so great to see a career best turn from Kate Hudson get the recognition it deserves. Honestly, this one is anyone's race to win.
Of course, nomination morning is never just about who gets in. It's about the drama, right? It's about what's new, the surprises, and most dramatically, who got snubbed.
Okay, first up, some really fantastic news. This year marks the debut of a brand new category, Best Casting. This is a huge win for the industry, finally recognizing the incredible art and sheer effort that goes into assembling the perfect cast for a film. It's been a long time coming, and it's great to see. But, you know, with every celebration, there's always a little bit of heartbreak. So the big question on everyone's mind is, who was left out of the party? And yeah, the consensus is pretty clear on this one. Wicked, for Good, was almost completely shut out, failing to get a nomination in any of the major categories. A lot of people are just shocked that its stars, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, were overlooked, especially after all the praise their performances got.
So the nominations are set, the battle lines are drawn, and now all eyes turn to the ceremony itself.
So get your calendars ready. The 98th Academy Awards will be hosted by the one and only Conan O'Brien, so you're not going to want to miss that. And the big night is Sunday, March 15th, 2026. And all of this leaves us with the ultimate question as we head toward the big night. Sinners has already made history with its 16 nominations, but can it turn that record-breaking number into a historic sweep? Is this film truly unstoppable? We're all going to have to wait and see.